Hello. All right. I'm gonna try this late title Tuesday today. I must admit, I'm probably not feeling my best right now, but better things have happened to worse people. Sometimes you play well when you least expect it. And we're still rolling in here 20, sad to say, 28-30. I'll be happy if I'm rolling out of here 28-30. Hey, Tom, Goblin, LeBrad, James, Dr. Lord Mayonnaise. What's up, Ghostwell, Amanda, Qatar? Starts in just 15 seconds here. If we maintain this, that's an achievement. All right, round one. 11 rounds of this. Would you believe it? It's the problem, man. When you've actually got a good rating, they throw you a pretty good player right off the bat. I'm used to the CMs, the NMs, but the FM right off the bat is tricky. Okay. Interesting. Can't tell if that's a little bit clever or not. Maybe it is. Wants to do this. Feels like it's a little bit clever. Huh. Normally I don't put my knight on f3. Often goes to h3. This must be fine for me. e4, you might go f4, but I continue to be surprised. Huh. Okay. Knight d7 I'll take. He's holding things together here, is he? Somehow the position looks very fragile. We need to open it up? Or what's happening? Wow. Okay. Now I'm going to try to use the C file, I guess. I think my understanding must be very poor at the moment. Because I'm not guessing the moves, which isn't a good sign. I think we gotta at least push the H-pawn here. Can we take this? Okay, rook d8. Bishop back. I don't think he can take it. He's probably going to play rook d8. We should go back to... I could go here as well, but going back looks too easy. Okay, he takes. I feel like there must be some stuff going on with some bishop moves here. Even rook c7. I'm gonna go here, but rook d2. Don't really like this. I think I'll go rook. Ugh. So gross. Don't really have much to do here. Ugh. Should be so good. Yet it's so bad. Rook a7. Nice blunder. What the fuck am I doing? E46 mate. Thanks for the 28 months. Dankodret, 100 bits of Juice Master for 7 months. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. What the fuck was that? I don't have an explanation. Well, certainly not a good one. Hung a piece. Opposite bishops. I think I hung my bishop at some point. Near the end there. Like some king e5, rook d5 was available. Really rough stuff. Thanks for the gifted sub, Guitar, and Dankodrut with another 100 bits. Hey, Buck81, Sleazy, PR Kid, Carly, Salty. Really don't know what I'm doing here. Did get a haircut last week. Was that accidental? I promise you, a lot of accidents were just seen. A lot of accidents. How is that not the last game of the round, by the way? There must have been some other game that really went the distance. This guy's name is slower than you. No. No, you are not. I'm sure of it. You can take my word. Yeah, exactly. We'll see about that. Wait till you see me go. This is so not what you're supposed to do in this opening, but we're gonna take it for the boys. But yeah, really shouldn't be doing this. Maybe we can try knight c6. Is that intelligent? I mean, normally you just bring your queen back and go here, but okay. Knight c6 can't be awful. We just have to play active. Active. Bishop e3, knight g4. Well, that's probably a good move to see. That looks relatively, like, low energy. So yeah, the bishop wants to come here, but there's still no follow-up move. I admit my queen is getting a wee bit trapped, though. So this is still not a move. I think he wants to do this next. Here there might be e5, although then I have knight g4. My queen's looking a little suspicious out here, but kind of okay at the moment. Let's go here. Questionable position. You don't want your queen getting trapped out there. But okay, we have some ways to trade pieces. Wants to do this. Somehow I don't trust that move. Rook c1, but now we can play like queen d3. Bishop there, then knight c4, and it's done. I mean, I'll get to trade the queens here. Has to be a good thing. So let's take... Actually, is this anything? Okay, I have bishop d7 coming. If he just moves the bishop. Like I'm getting at it. Okay, if I get the dark square bishop, life has to be good. Bishop g5, just bishop d7. Well, I'll go bishop d7 almost on any move. Move that covered. We just want to get trading next. Probably this rook over and bishop e8 is in the cards. Bishop c6 is a really easy move. It should have just been played, but it's probably still as decent. Knight takes, there's rook takes here. Okay, rook d7, I have knight c5. Move looked annoying. Get rook takes there. Wasn't a very good game. There's just too many tricks at the end. It's unlucky. I mean, it's just completely winning, but knights are really annoying. And so many, like 98 is like, 98's brutal to deal with. Can't even go here. And okay, maybe you should just take, but I still think I can lose this endgame. Maybe it's just lost, actually. This one is still tricky, that's all. So it's not like this is just a draw. And then you think you might be winning here, but you know, it's just a move everywhere. And then you think you can go here, but then he has this. Position is just not as good as it looks. Knight d3. Knight d3 should have been played. Yeah. Knight d3, I guess. White's still gonna have some stuff, but even if I don't win in the pawn, then knight d3, I'm gonna get some counterplay. 91 or rook c2. Anyways, with a second, I don't think I'm gonna choose. Well, I thought this move was winning a piece for a second. Until I saw this. I mean, he has a few moves, but this one is particularly nasty because I can't even play like rook c5 or anything. Yeah, I mean, not much to say. He won a pawn and definitely just better. I don't think he played the start very well. There's definitely some issue here. Knight c2 can't be the right move. Here I think I should have played this, but it ended up working out just fine. I don't know. This would be very similar to the game. But I think I'll always end up probably losing these. The knight has so many tricks. So many tricks. Yeah. Here he missed already rook takes b7, but it's dead because I'm pinned here. Like, of course I should go here. Something like this. But obviously everything makes more sense when you have time to look at it. Yeah, knights are the worst pieces for sure. Worst pieces to deal with, that is. And they're not always the worst, like depends on the position, but this position was awful for a knight. There's no way to control every square, it can jump around. Ugh. Cheesy25, thanks for the 20 months. Theodore, 25 months. Okay, we're playing a GM who's 2,500. Hopefully that means he's old. Well, it generally does mean he's old. Flag him. Yeah, just burn the clock down. Okay. Bring the knight out. Bishop e2 castle. This guy's defended. And he can't really bring his rook out so easily. think knight g5 is probably not crazy. If I castle, I feel like he's trying to go here. Bishop back in e5. What am I going to do against that? c4? You go knight e5. Then maybe knight b8. I need my pieces attacking this square. It's possible that this, if he takes, then he just doesn't have like a move. So if he moves the knight here, then he always runs into that. And if he moves the rook, he runs into that. So it's going to take him a long time to get out of this. Or I guess he's going to go here. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, maybe this wasn't so brilliant. Well, we got a castle. We got a castle. I think we have to play c4. I have to try it. Wish I could do something else here, but fortunately not. I think we're getting into some trouble here. We are getting into some trouble here. This is not very pleasant. Rook c1 next. e6 looks like a move, but knight f6, he'll always have to worry about the dark squares. Still think he might play e6. We just have to go for this. Probably favored to lose this pawn. e5. I suppose we should take it. It's annoying because I can't get my pieces in. Maybe a queen d5 there. But it's the last try. Looks like a good move to me. Stops this. Queen g5 is what's difficult to deal with. I said he was always going to have trouble in the dark squares. I wasn't wrong. Queen d5 still looks like it holds his life together here. Queen d5 looks pretty good. EB Shakespeare. Tier 3, 10 months. Welcome back, dude. I flagged the 76-year-old? No, I didn't. He resigned. I didn't flag nobody. I'm clean. He resigned with 0.5 seconds left, dude. I didn't flag nobody. See that? 0.5 seconds. I'm clean here. So the last guy, we were definitely slower than him, despite his username. This guy, we were still slower than him, and he's eligible for the seniors division. Guitar, thanks for the gifted sub. There's not many people we're actually faster than, like on the whole website. Maybe some of you guys. That's about it. That was only the third game. We'll have an evening coffee after the fourth game. There's a break, but we'll hit the evening coffee vibe. But we have one more game before then. And who's it going to be? Should start now. Howdy, Kanan, Doug. I'm trying to put some wins together, but they're not giving me the next game. What's going on here? All the games are done. I don't know why I just thought about this, but if Black's king was on g8... No, never mind. It doesn't really make sense. It has to be h8. Yeah, if Black's king's on h8, then queen d5 runs into rook d1. Ah, Blagojevich. I don't think we've ever played, but I'm aware of this individual, and I can tell you that once again they've gone back to the trusty technique of sending the ladies after me in Title Tuesday. I think this is like some theory or something. I'm pretty sure. Hello, McNaster. 3-0 so far? Yeah, you know it, LHS. So I'm sitting here with 2 points. Just a perfect score. Nothing else to see here. Are we greedy? Do we just take this? It's so greedy. There's no way that's good. My queen goes to e2? No, screw that. I ain't about it. I ain't about it. It's not just greedy, it's just bad. It's just bad. It's castle. I don't think it's a free pawn. That's the problem. Come on, man. We're not really doing anything, are we? Huh. Okay, I really want to see this move, actually. It's a bit of a surprising move. Now my knight gets to c5. Or at least it has a hope. I have a hard time believing in this. Okay, unfortunately, I'm blundering. Just repeat a few times and then probably go. I think I just have to take this. That looked too scary. Ah! This one is dropping. Man, right here, I wanted to take, but knight f3, of course, it's not mate, but it's like, there's something off. Knight h3, okay, it's just not what you want to deal with. And then, okay. And then there's nothing. But we were making, like, I mean, we were just fine here. Okay, black missed this move. Now knight takes d4 is a threat. I thought black missed this move, but maybe not. This looked dead. And also bishop h3 is coming. That's why I said that I think black missed something here. After this, I think white's just better, but we lose those. Guess it's time for coffee. Yeah, you just don't play Title Tuesday and live to make it to the other side. Just not something that happens. I was doing well? I don't think so. I'd already lost the game. Now I'm 2 out of 4, but I mean, I was already 2 out of 3, so it was an awful start anyway. Anyway, every Title Tuesday is the same. White Wolf, thanks for the prime. You guys get to listen to my coffee maker. Thanks, 1,030,000, Code and Candy, Cyrilene. Welcome back. Gotta keep 2,800 at least. Believe me, we're not favorite to do that at the moment. We're not favorite to do that. So far, we're down to 20. Or 21, technically. I always feel bad for the people that I see try to play guess the move on my games. You'll see, like, you know, 1 out of 8, 2 out of 10 guess the move. It's like, I'm sorry guys, it's not your fault. I should be playing the moves you're probably guessing. Some guys have these atrocious guess the move scores, and I think it's my bad. It's probably a bad thing if you can guess my moves, yeah. That's a good point. We'll put a espresso shot on top for the extra oomph. Quote 8125. Congratulations, bud. A successful chessbrah merch purchase. There you go. Glad it arrived safely. So yeah, there's a hefty little break here. We're gonna drink coffee and reminisce. I was gonna say reminisce about good Title Tuesdays in the past, but I don't think I've had any. Otherwise I would. There we go. And you know, I'm actually gonna, I feel like I'm gonna open the window here. It's really hot. Plus I have this coffee. Oh, I didn't realize it's raining. Some of the worst weather ever. They should really allow like a tilt clause where if you have a certain score, you're allowed to play games during the breaks. Like if you have 50% or less, then when it's break time, you're allowed to go play bullet or something. Great question is easy. I believe she's married. Long time ago. Yeah, she's been married for a couple years now. More than a couple. Maybe 3 or 4. Bad Kip, are you referring to the signed board in our store? I'm not sure everyone knows this, but we do have a signed chessboard available in our store, our chessbrah merch store right now. And the point is that we're trying to see the interest for signed, like Eric and I signed the board. Interest. We've already tested shipping with some other some pre-orders, let's say, and it all went well, which is why we decided to release it. But we wanted to test the price point, the interest, and yeah, if all goes well, it might end up being an upgrade later, Bad Kip, but for the moment, we're going to start with the vinyl boards. No, it's not a wood board. It's a vinyl board. Comes in a tube and everything. But the point is we're seeing what the interest level is for something like that. And then evaluating. But we know it ships well. We've done that. Which is always the worry right at the start. But that part's good. The board loses value if I sign it. Yeah, what you should know is that I signed it before playing this Title Tuesday. So everything you see right now doesn't affect the value of the signature. This was a this Title Tuesday signature. Maybe I should date all my signatures. Robin, Crimea River. I don't think you can afford Dan McNaster. Let's be honest. Thank you, Brando. Just resign, please. He's currently on a Dr. Lord Mayonnaise gift sub, and he's making the most of it. Howdy, bucko. I just got my round 4 coffee. Surely they'll give us the next round soon. We're having a terrible event, but what else is new? Oh yeah, Tom, what do you think of your buddies Liverpool winning today? Yeah, don't worry. I just need to get a few more Title Tuesday wins, and then I can sell the signed merch boards in our store. Right now, the value's down. I understand. Just a few more wins, and then I can pitch it again. Man, this next game is really taking a while. See what I mean? These breaks between the round 4 and round 5, it's hectic. It's a long time. can really live a whole different life during these breaks. It honestly feels to me like it's been 10 minutes. Okay. Huge win upcoming. What a low energy move. Holy smokes. For real, bro? Knight e4. Good god. Ugh. D5? Question mark? Knight here. A3 wouldn't be a spectacular move. Maybe D5 next. Surely this has to be good. I think it hits this move next. Fuck, I'm playing so bad. Holy shit. I'm just gonna go here. This move doesn't make any sense. I'm really not playing well. Really not playing well. I needed to play this with the queen on c2 to at least play rook c8. Rough. This move doesn't look very good either. None of my moves look very good right now. Okay, There should be two. We go here. I mean, this would be nice. I assume he'll put something there. I guess not. Did not see that. Did not see that. Probably it's still winning. But now I thought the game was just over here because it made. Did not see that Rook h6 covered h2. Otherwise, maybe just King g5. Yeah, maybe neither did he. He saw it for one move, but not after that. Some really bad games today. Some really bad games today. Oh, Hickey's still playing. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's the last game of the round. Question mark? No. This one is. Alex, thanks for the 53 months. Alex 14. Hello, bad chess, good vibes. Well, somehow we managed to get a win that last game. On to the next one. It's been rough out here. I'm trying to sell boards with Eric and my signature on them, and I'm not convinced that my signature is adding any value. Every Title Tuesday loss, the value goes down. So we need to put together a couple wins, and then I can go back to selling my boards. Yep, right here. This game is going to define. It's going to put in perspective why my signature deserves to be on that board. This game right here, it's going to paint the picture. If you ever doubted it, this game right here. Pay close attention. Okay, bishop d3, then queen e2. Knight here, bishop g5 is a annoying pin as well. Queen e2 is nice. Defends b2 and e5. Definitely don't want to put that there. The guy belongs on d3. Here, knight f6, bishop f4. Yeah. Should be right. We have an f3 move available. Probably want to get castled though, huh? What's he doing after this? Um... This game, never in doubt. Never in doubt. Takes, bishop a6, bishop c2. To keep some pieces on the board. start to finish, it's just a clean game right here. Okay, that move looks tempting, but we have this to worry about. Oh, now he wants to trade. Ah. Now you want to trade, eh? Well, if we're trading, then I want my king to move out. Okay. Do I have rook takes d5 there? No, not quite. I have f5 though. Or sorry, f4. Still have f4. We're rook e2. If rook e2, there might have been some cheeky rook takes b2 moves, so we'll do it this way. I don't think I want to take that. But I do think I want to take it with my rook next turn. Rook h5. Yes, this move looks good. Remiv, thanks for the 25 months of Prime. Oh yeah, beating an FM. Get my signature on that board right now. This defines my career as a chess player. Beating an FM in a blitz game. Huge moment. This guy might be my first customer. I could see this guy going to the chessbrah store right now, copying one of those boards. Maybe this guy's just an investor. He was planning on buying a board anyway. He's like, fuck it, I don't want this board to be worth shit. Gotta lose this game. He could just be a savvy investor. King Comail says 4 out of 5. Yep. Oh yeah. What you said, bud. I like what you said better than what's actually happening, so we're gonna listen to you. I'm playing Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi.
You're the guy.
Hey, pal.
Some weather for the.
You're keen, eh?
Well, we're supposed to walk. We're actually planning to walk all the way there.
You're trolling, right?
No. We're about to leave right now, but
You're gonna walk.
I came here to get the hat, but that's not really nice walking weather though. This is like really raining. Oh, I don't think we should walk.
Doesn't look nice at all.
I'll smell like, you know when you get rained on for an hour?
Yeah, gross.
Doesn't smell good.
No one likes wet clothes.
What are you talking about, Tom? I walk all the time. You're the one that scooters around. Which explains your chicken legs.
Scooter.
Tom scooters around. Yeah, he scooters around.
Like the birds.
He doesn't have caravans anymore, so he's using a scooter.
Hello, Eddie.
Tom, you and Omid are, why don't you guys keep playing some rec soccer? Keep building those muscles.
Omid has a lot to say about Tom.
Yeah. One thing is not about Tom's tank. It's more about that he's got good foot skills, but it's not that he's running up and down the field quite a bit.
No.
He's more of a pillow princess. Hey, Dr. Lord. A tap in, our buddy Ronaldo, just always around.
Yes. In the right spot. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. Maybe I'll bring a hat.
Well, you can wear hats, which is.
You can't wear it. You can't.
No. Can't wear any of these. None of them. Very SD says, Aman, hand over the stream now. I don't think he wants it, dude. There's no nobody wants to take over a 4 out of 6.
The person the person who we have to hand over to is Eddie. Eddie's ready for the keys to the city. I hope the Jays win fast or lose fast.
It's
I don't
not
want
a
to miss
5 hour struggle.
Miss all the playoffs happening for no, I'm gonna leave the game early for sure.
Yeah, one of those fans. I'm out of here. Leafs win last night. Believe me, I was cheering, buddy. Chevy 79. Boo. Thank you, Chevy Malibu, for the 6-month reset. The night is coming to say hi, isn't it? And if we take... He gets the B8 square. Is it a try? Probably not. Maybe we have Oh, some respect being shown to me. Look at this. So yeah, if I go here, he's just gonna take. But let's get the knight in now. King g7 is a respect move. Doesn't make sense to me because I was never gonna get my queen here because you can always just trade my bishop. So, but we were shown the respect. That's all we need. Now the queen can get out. We're gonna have some fun stuff. Rook b8. I think queen here takes. Pawn takes looks solid. Oh, my cam just got a flickering cam. That's okay. Let's go here. Takes, rook b8, rook c1. I think we want to keep. All of a sudden, the guy's got some speed. Jesus. The cam thing couldn't have happened at a worse time. It's okay. He's a speedster. I've mate in 2. Damn it, fall for something. Fall for something. Creamy Leetsaw, 63 months on the road to 69. Thank you to Creamy. Buddy Miyagi. Our position was actually probably getting worse and worse here, but we had an active dad bod. And the knight, man, the knight was covering everything. This guy was a hero. I didn't see anything to do with the rooks, which was a little annoying. But this knight covering this move is so important. Here? Did he have something here? No. Still no, because I take like this. Maybe that was actually okay. Ladder mate for you, Eddie. Nicola! 1,000 bits. Thank you to Nicola Stoju. Yes, beaucoup d'amour for that win. Can you guys hear the rain? The pitter patter? Let's we need to bring another big set here. What are we gonna do? Here we go. No? Okay. Maybe that's a good thing. Blobbed off, thanks for the 18 months. Oh, you might think I'm up against Dare, but I'm up against Double Dare, which is pretty scary stuff. Double Dare. Double Dare. We're playing the hedgehog setup. The hedgehog setup means you do these moves. Bishop on e7, maybe queen c7. And then you kind of run out of things to do, so you sit there and hopefully your opponent makes a mistake. That's pretty much what the hedgehog is all about. Okay, I think we're getting b5 in, which is normally a very good thing. I think maybe he doesn't have to take, but it feels like he does because the queen is aimed at the bishop, so it feels like the bishop's gonna be loose on b2. I know it looks tempting to attack the knight, but I'm sort of saying, look, I don't know what the knight's doing there, and I can tell that it wants to go here. So if you really want to go there, I'm not gonna just help you on your way. If you really want to go there, do it yourself. You'll have to take 2 moves, and I won't be wasting any time. Pilut, thank you for the 100 bits. So he just goes back. It's not a good sign for him, though. Because I can take and go h6, and if something goes there, you should be in trouble. Let's take. Now this, he can't go there, because I just win a piece. So he has to go there, but then I can take and take and take. 2 pieces should be good enough. I'll have to deal with some counterplay, but two bishops for the rook is it's definitely a good thing. As expected, this bishop was loose, and he did run into trouble for it. I don't know why he would take this way. Yeah. So takes, rook b1, queen a3, rook b3, queen a5. Again, I'm not sure why he's thinking. He has to take it. So yeah, the question is, do we go here? You get some pieces down in there. We have rook c8 though. Queen sits pretty nicely on a5. This looks like a slightly annoying move. I really want to play rook c8. So I understand that. Hmm. Huh. Is this move any good? Probably not. My position is still a little bit annoying. E5 after rook here could be the next move. If this, knight c5, and I'm hitting the knight. And if he takes, then my pieces start to move a little bit. Queen d2, there's rook b2. But I think just getting to move the pieces a bit here is all we need. That looks a little bit risky. Think about my knight on e6 if I can get it there. Try to make a few decently quick moves. GG. Two pieces should always win, but it's a tricky game. Queen had just enough squares. I thought it would be just game over here. Maybe knight d3 was better, but yeah, I'm sure there were more accurate moves here, honestly. But this was fine. This is fine. The endgame wasn't played that well, but I was trying to build some time by just making some quick knight moves. Because in the past, I have been a victim of trying to play the actual position and messing it up. I'm pretty sure white takes this. It's actually very instructive. He's got to try this. I assume that this is winning in my head. Should be winning. The rook has to defend from the front. What the hell? Now rook. What? What am I watching? This is awful technique. Is this what it's like to watch me play Title Tuesday? You see how nice it is to watch other people play? This is why I don't like playing Title Tuesday. Everyone is so much stronger when they're watching. I'd rather just watch. I'm a much stronger player when I'm watching. So yeah, this is just dead. It's kind of instructive though. So, like, in my head, I'm just thinking, okay, why aren't we just going like... I think there's a break here. Like, why aren't we just going G5? This is just like basic. G5 and just bring the king up. This is just the Lucina position. Now, black normally has to try to defend from the front. But in this particular case, if white tried to go like this, rook g8, yeah. The thing that sucks is that we can be checked like this. I think that's the thing that sucks. And we can't go this way. Really what you should do, I think, is just go here and have the king cut off laterally and then bring your king up. I think this is like, this is the way to do it. Because now you can't defend like this. But definitely black has to try to defend from the front. When the pawn's really far up the board, you're already lost. If it gets to the 5th rank, you're already lost as black. So you only have one chance to defend. Basically, if white could play this move and that move at the same time, it would be game over. It would be lost. The only chance black has to defend is because white can't play g5 right now. So if the pawn's on the 4th rank, you still have a chance with rook g8. But I think this move kills it. If white goes back here, though, rook g8. Right. The idea is that you can't really go to any of these squares, so you have to just go back. So there's no way that white can get in front of his pawn. But I think white still has this move in rook a5, and it should be winning. But yeah, you can't support the pawn, and that's why this is often a draw. You get the rook in front of the pawn, it's on the 4th rank. Even though the king's cut off, it's just not enough. And even this I don't think is enough to draw. Or sorry, enough to win. That's how effective the rook is in front. However, strangely enough, if this pawn was here and everything was shifted one file over, this would actually be a win for white. Which is really weird to think about. How do you clear the board? There we go. So if I set up the exact same thing, except everything is shifted, it used to be like this. So everything moved one over. Then it would be winning. White would go like this. And because the pawn was here last time, white didn't have the option to move from h5 to basically I6, which he would like to. And now we can move to h6. And we can defend this pawn with our rook. And when the king comes in, our king also comes in, and we check them if they go there. If they go here, we go like that. If the rook goes to the side, it maybe just push with our king. And the sad part for black is they're one move away from getting here, but they get checked, and everything forces the king to the side, and now it's just the basic Lucina. So if the king is 2 files away, it's usually winning, because you'll put your king to the side, defend the pawn from behind with your rook. It's a very specific case. But because in the game, the pawn was on the g file, white didn't have space to put his king this way, and it doesn't work to put your king over here, for example. Because number one, you're going to lose your rook, and in this case, it's also illegal. So this one is a draw, but the other one is a win. And also, this one would be a win, that would be a win, that would be a win. And these ones would be draws. In this specific case, where the rook's in front. But this only applies when the pawn's on the 4th rank. Once the pawn's on the 5th rank, the game's lost no matter what. If your king's cut off, even by 1 file, you can just resign. But in the game, black put the rook behind the pawn, which is not what you want to do. When you're dealing with a position where your king is cut off, your rook behind the pawn, you'll lose every single time. Because it doesn't matter, my pawn could be here. If the rook's behind, white will always be able to advance. Let's say like this. The threat of g5 means you always check. And then I'm always going to be threatening this and push my pawn, so maybe you attack it, I go here. White will always be able to advance the pawn, so it's senseless to have your rook behind the pawn, because it just doesn't prevent anything. So at least if you have it in front, you have a chance. Okay, my opponent's definitely having a bad bad title Tuesday. If he's fucking saddled up with me here, board 57 at the back of the playing hall. It's definitely not a good look for him. Poor guy. Oh, the good thing is though, I'm not gonna lose a lot of rating. Hey, yeah, we're gonna stay above 2,800. I'm feeling it. Hey, wait, I've actually gained some rating. I'm almost at the rating I started with. I didn't even realize that. Some good stuff has been happening. Term. It's kind of gross move. I think e4 is par for the course here. Queen's not very good here because bishop f5 hits it. Probably have to go here. Gross. There's some positions where I can do that, but looks pretty sketch. Yeah, queen's gonna have to go here. Have to do this. You might go check and bishop f5. All I know about these positions is this is always the right move compared to that. Somehow, it just is. Grandmasters check and go back. Noobs play this. It's just the circle of life. Just how the world works. Here, bishop c8. I'm just trying to go like queen e7. Maybe I'm threatening this move in queen e5, but geez, that looks scary. I ain't no beta. No, this loses, huh? Very uncomfortable. I'm a beta. I have no good way to stop this. I really don't. It's pretty tough. This bishop to b3 thing was probably the last straw, but I don't know how I can prevent it because I can't play c5. No, it's gonna be bad either way. He also has this move at some point. It's gonna win material. Okay. It's understandable. Yeah, the position is just bad, but queen c2, I was surprised he didn't just crush me here. Although he kind of did. Just that it seemed like he got low on time, and maybe if he didn't find bishop c2, b3, it looked kind of accurate. But if he didn't play it, maybe there's a chance. But it's really just not much to do, because even here, he can play e6. Like, yeah, there's nothing. And I can't take this because of that. So yeah, the whole thing is dead. But I thought I was lucky to have the position I got, considering how bad the game was. Maybe I should have taken with the queen in the end, but it's hard to trade queens when you're just down an obvious pawn. Really bad game, but still got a playable position somehow. But yeah, it's also really, really good and really fast. So he's not really gonna let up in a position like that. Give me a chance. Is that the last game? No, not at all. I think there's 2 more. Which means we can still finish even above our starting rating. But I probably have to win both of them. What? Rook c3. Oh, man. Rip. It looked like we were going to see bishop and knight checkmate. Rip us for not getting to see that. Oh, the knight's definitely forking the rook here somehow. You can feel it. Black's not really making any progress at all. Like 0. King d6. No. Literally, the king has stayed on these 2 squares for so long. These guys are definitely saying hello here. Title players, by the way. This looks like a sub Sunday. $236 moves. They're going for the record. Cosmopolitan, thanks for the 15 months. There's got to be some real tilted GMs out there having to deal with this. Nope. King takes b3. King takes b3. I was surprised he didn't go for more there. I'm sure he had another like 30 moves in the tank. Jeez. Yeah, there's definitely some tilted GMs watching that. Okay, we have just a regular old position here. We'll play the solid move. Knight e5 takes and bishop f4. Here we'll play bishop f4. See if he plays this. A lot of people playing this lately. Yeah. This seems like a really popular line is the right word, but I see it a lot lately. This guy probably goes here. A5, knight a4 looks like it might be the vibe. Here, knight e5. Might go bishop e5. That's okay. Here, takes, b5, takes, knight a5. I mean, getting a knight to c6 I feel like should be a good thing. I'm playing neither of the moves that I sought out to play. Takes, queen, f4 check. I can't play g3. Gotta go king back to g1, but I'll have g3 in my pocket for next turn. I can't take this either because of this. Okay, knight a4 to b6 looks like the vibe here. Because if I mean, this means I basically win on the queen side. This is like GG on the queen side. So as long as I survive the other side of the board, we should be in good shape. This rook coming to a3 is always really nice, like to swing over g3 and f4 also might be the vibe. See if he wants to bring the knight back. Okay, definitely thinking queen d2. I'll play g3 if queen e5. I think. Knight there, here, here. I'll just do this because of the time situation. Yeah. Guarding this pawn is so unfortunate. It really is. Like having to watch it. Ugh. not much I can do about that. Yeah. The knight ends up where it needs to be. Thanks for the 79 months, Chess Tim. Oh, so I guess the dream is alive, actually, to finish under 2,800. These games are always annoying. Black plays so badly. Maybe knight takes. I mean, I just have a hard time believing this. The reason you don't want to do this is usually this is too strong, but honestly, maybe this was the vibe. No, this doesn't look right. Queen g5 is so strong. Still. You can't even play this because you can still take it. Ugh. This is like such a dominating queenside position to have, like when you get the knight to b6, but somehow I can make this work. It's possible, yeah, that the knight should come back because we still have this square, but I guess I didn't want his bishop to develop at all. Yeah, I'm not sure. Poor execution right around here. It's like a dream Benoni. You get the b6 square like fixed like that. It's perfect for Benoni. DJ Kodo, thanks for the 4 months. Did I get the coves? What does that mean? Coves. COVID? Is that what the cool people call it? The coves? Dude, we built up immunity in Mexico. Trust me, it's impossible for me to get. It's impossible for me to get COVID. We built up some strong Mexican immunities. No chance I get it. Not again. The stuff that we got in Mexico is past Corona. That's new stuff. Underfunded trader. Thank you for the 10 months. We're playing Buddy Jose. Ilias Maniatis. Thanks for the prime sub. And KVX. Let's see what we can do. It's the last round. I always lack motivation for these. But if I lose, I will go under 2,800. C4 is a annoying little move. Yeah, there's all sorts of moves like that. Doesn't look right. Although maybe we're kind of goaded into it at this point. No, it really looks wrong. Huh. Doesn't look right. Something looks wrong here. Tactics don't look like they're working for me. Yeah, this looks pretty bad. Ugh. Somehow bishop g5. And we just don't have any moves. Jeez. It's probably a pretty smart move. He definitely kind of BS the second half of that game, but obviously it's because we didn't have a lot of time. This was the right decision. Okay, black's for sure better with the bishops, but maybe bishop b4. Yeah, bishop b4 and king e7 looks good. Oh well. Like I said, I don't think we're surviving this Title Tuesday. But this is all Title Tuesday is. It's just it's a rating toss. I build up my rating, and I have six days, 23 hours, 59 minutes from the end of Title Tuesday. And we get maybe 28, 30, 40 something back down. Tough.